Hi, I'm Marcy Ferro, Mixed Media Girl on YouTube. I am a painter. I love all forms of painting, and on YouTube, that's what I do. Mostly fluid art, so acrylic pouring and resin painting, but I do all forms. I also do watercolor, I do oils, I do landscapes, portraits, abstract, you name it. I never know how to answer that question. I always say I came out of the womb with a paintbrush. It's my story and I'm sticking to it. I just have always been inclined towards drawing, painting, creating. As it sounds, fluid art. You're pouring the acrylic paint into these different patterns and creating these awesome abstract pieces. Well, resin is another form of fluid art, at least the way I do it. So there's resin art, and it has different properties and different reactions and different outcomes than the acrylic, which is why I like it. It's just beautiful, the way the colors blend together and how shiny it is when it's dry. Like it looks like it's still wet. It's just gorgeous. I mean, I try all kinds of art. So I find out about a kind of art, or I see a kind of art and I try it. The cool thing is it's kind of a never-ending learning process, because there's so many techniques and there's so many variances to those techniques. And really there are no rules, which I love. Like you could, like think Jackson Pollock, right? Like you could dump a bunch of paint and then do a belly flop on it. That would be fluid art still, like you can fling it, you can pour it, you can scrape it, you can like all kinds of things. Like you can there's so many ways that you can do it, and there's no wrong or right. There's no rules, and you can get so many different outcomes. So I could experiment with this for the next few years and still have more to learn, and more to experiment with, or things to try and stuff like that. So it's just really fun. Really, I just let it flow. And that's with any form of art. I usually don't start with a specific, like, I'm going to create this picture. Sometimes I do, but then I'm also okay if it doesn't come out like that. You know what I mean? I just go, and whatever happens, happens, and I'm okay with that. I don't go like, oh, this is crap, and throw it. Like I'll roll with the punches, happy little accidents. I just keep going, and if I had a specific idea in mind and that one didn't come out, then I'll just keep trying until I get there. I like to create beauty. I love colors, I love shapes and lines, and yeah. I think the world just simply needs more art. I think the world needs more artists. I think it needs more creative people, and I think it needs more beauty. And I always think of, like, imagine if everyone in the world painted for 1 hour a day, or danced, or sang, or played guitar, or whatever, created for an hour a day. Can you like even imagine how much more sane and happy the whole world would be? You know what I mean? Like. So there's the people that think they can't do it, which is another great thing about fluid art, is it appeals to the people who think they can't do it, that they are not creative, or that they can't draw a stick figure. Yeah, you can. You can do fluid art. Anybody can. So it opens up a whole new audience of people that thought they couldn't create, and now they can. And then they find their creative side, and they get really excited and really happy about it. And that's the favorite part of my job, is showing people that they can be creative. And it doesn't matter if their, teacher back in preschool said, you're definitely not an artist, or your mom said, you're not artistic, or your dad said, you have to be a lawyer, or any of those things. It doesn't matter, anyone can bring out that creativity.